darling. Thank you so much for clicking on this link. Please, before you go on with the video, please spare me 1 minute or less to subscribe to my channel. Like, share and turn on notification by clicking the bell sign so you can be notified whenever I post new content. Thank you.
What's good, my people? What's going on? This is me holding myself back from saying it's your favorite girl. Even though low key, we know that deep down. Cause who else? Really? Nobody else. Okay, guys. So what's going on? How are you guys doing? This video has been a long time coming. So without any further ado, I'm just gonna go straight to the video, and we're gonna talk about what I came to talk about today. I don't know, these days I've been speaking all kind of English that even me, like, I can't understand. So y'all are gonna bear with me because English is not my father's language. But even though you guys shall understand what I mean. If I'm being honest right now, like as I'm making this video, I decided to make the video before I lose this liver. But like I really don't know how to like go about it. But like I think first I'm just gonna go with the flow. So you know what? Let's talk about some guy I dated years ago that showed me shaggy. Anyways, by the time I start the story, you're going to know if you're the one or not, because all of you know that you have shown me shaggy. So yeah, straight to it. Because I don't want this video to be long. The gist is long, and I don't want this video to be long. So yeah, let's just go straight to the gist of today. So I'm going to be very, very careful with some of this information, but still the people that know are going to know. People that were there that actually know what's up. The people that watched it play out are going to understand, and people who just like had a surface knowledge of the situation would now have like, you know, insights and stuff. Plus I think this video is actually going to give me closure because there were rumors flying, people had their impressions, things were said about me. Plus, I was a child, I was very naive, and I was very desperate. Desperate the word? Yeah. Well, for lack of a better word, yes, I was desperate. And I mean, I just wanted the hard ones were the ones. I wanted a kind of attention. Okay, so where was I? Yeah, so I met him somewhere in Kaduna at a conference, and we got close, we exchanged numbers, and then I was in just 3 and he was in the university, so of course you know that it was some sort of it was a flex at the time. Yeah, it was some sort of flex at the time. So yeah, and I also realized that our birthdays were on the same dates, different months. Mine just like different months, but like 1 month, exactly 1 month apart. His was before mine. And if you know my birthday and you know this person, you already know the gist. God, I'm so embarrassed. Like, it's so difficult to talk about this thing. I'm laughing now, but like it was a very emotional thing. Anyways, so we exchanged numbers, we started talking, started getting to know each other, you know. And I mean, the next day was his birthday, and then I got him a birthday card, and then everything like went on from there. He asked me out, I agreed to be his girlfriend. It seemed like everything was going smoothly, and you know, like, gosh, I was so naive. Like I thought that was the best thing that happened to me in my life, you know. We'd always talk on the phone. There was no WhatsApp that time, so we were like text messaging. We'd always talk on the phone. He'd always text, you know. He'd travel to come and see me. It was a long distance relationship. He'd travel from one northern town to another northern town just to come and see me. And it was like really nice, you know. It was a flex for me really at the time. Gosh, I don't know what I was thinking. And the guy was not even all that. Like, he wasn't all that at all. He wasn't even like attractive. I'm not saying he's ugly. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not giving us the explanation because I'm trying to make you feel good. I'm trying to make you feel better. I really don't care how you perceive this. This is my closure. So whatever. I'm just trying to be a good Christian here so that I will not like insult the guy. But like he wasn't that, like he wasn't all that. Okay, let's just say he wasn't my speak. But for some reason it happened. And the next thing, like things started to change. He started to, well, I don't know if he started to, or he had always like had like other girls that he was doing stuff with. And this guy just wanted to sleep with me. He tried everything and everything and everything. He'd say things to talk me into it. He'll lie. He'd try to entice me. He tried to seduce me. Tried to touch me in places that I wasn't comfortable. Like, I was in just 3. I knew it wasn't appropriate. And I knew that I was not ready to be physical with this guy. Apart from the fact that I was young. I think I just knew that I wasn't ready. I just knew that it wasn't right. I just knew that it was off the table. So it wasn't a thing of, oh, I didn't know what it was. I was afraid, or I knew what it meant to be, because I mean, my mom started talking to me about sex at the age of like what, I don't even remember, but for as long as I've had sense, my mom has been talking to me about sex. So I know when a man wants sex. I know when that's what he's after. Even when he's saying this and he means that, like, I have always known. Yeah, and that's that. I'm eternally grateful to my mother, because she did not hide the vocabularies. Like, she says it as it is. Don't allow a man touch your breast. Don't allow a man touch your bum bum. Don't allow a man to do this. Don't allow a man to. She did not tell me when they touch you get pregnant. No, she told me what I needed to know. So when he was doing all those things, I was not trying to. It's not like I didn't know what was going on. I knew what was going on, but like, I didn't want it to happen. I knew that it wasn't right. I didn't want it to happen. And so he started making me feel bad that, oh, if you're not going to give this thing to me, I'm going to get it in other places. You know me, you know how girls like me, you know the kind of attention I get, you know I'm this, you know I'm that, you know, just trying to make me feel jealous. And he wasn't just threatening me. Well, yeah, he was threatening me, but they weren't empty threats, because he did get it where he wanted to. This guy, is any of my friends he did not date? Hey, my best friend. He started dating my best friend at the time. I don't know if they were physical or anything. I don't care. But I just know that one day she just came and she showed me it was 2 go at the time. So she just came and she was like, babe, what's up? See what your boyfriend is sending to me. And then she opened the message and I just saw some messages. Very uncomfortable messages. And it was like, and then she now told me, she was like, what's up? Do you want me to like continue the conversation? Gosh, we were such kids. She was like, do I want her to keep leading him on, or she should just stop it? I was like, do whatever you want. Like, I don't care. So now it's not like I didn't care, but I just believed that if I just shower this guy with so much love and like so much attention, just show him that I just love him unconditionally, not get angry with him, not confront him, not attack him, like just even make excuses for him, you know, just love him and stuff like that, just maybe he's going to stop that. Uncle did not stop, but he gets fired. My best friend now said, okay, do you want me to continue? After I told her that she do whatever she likes, she's like, okay, fine, let's see how far he gets. This guy, that's how she was. She had more liver than me, or I don't know, she just kept on leading the guy on, and he was going and going. That wasn't enough for him. He tried to date my classmate, but I'm not going to call your name. I know that you're going to hear this, and you're going to know that I'm talking about you, the best friend and the classmate. And that classmate of mine was like my really close friend. Oh, before he dated that girl, he asked one of them out. Now she's married. I'm like tempted to call you girls names, but no, I'm not calling anybody's name. So the first person that he asked out, she refused, and then she told me, she was like, babe, what's up? Your boyfriend that came to school the other day was asking me out, and I told him that I couldn't do that to my friend, blah blah blah. She totally told me everything. And then another of my classmates also said, are you serious? He also tried to talk to me. He even took my number and was texting me unnecessarily and stuff. I'm like, well, what's going on? This other girl says, oh, me too. He took my number. He's trying to ask me out everything. He should ask all of them out, apparently. None of them agreed except one. This guy will come to Abuja to come and see me. He'll tell me, oh, I'm coming on Tuesday to come and see you. But this guy is going to come to Abuja on Sunday. Go and see one person in Kubwa. Then on Monday, he'll go and see another one in Lokogoma. Then on Tuesday, he'll see somebody first before he'll now come and see me. And make me believe that, oh, I came back last night and came back really late. Blah, 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 blah. Making stories and everything. Basically, he was cheating on me with my friends. I'm very sure, like, my best friend wasn't like doing anything with the guy, but like, I was in the know of the conversations that they were having, and I wasn't happy about it. But like, of course, I wouldn't be angry with my friend. So my other friend that was in my class, who was actively dating him, made it seem like they were just friends, just because we just talked. And she just said to me like, oh yeah, that's true, this guy called me, and like, we're just cool, and don't worry, I'll do that to you. I just trusted her, Sha. In fact, got to the point that he even used to, so like, she knew that he was dating me. She obviously knew. I was the one who didn't know that there was something going on between both of them. So sometimes we'd have a conference call, 3 of us, and then we'll just be having one conversation, and then one thing will lead to another, and then he'll say stuff like, oh, both of you are very important to me. I just met you. You call the person's name. Let's say the person's name is Ajayi. Yeah, my father used the name Ajayi today to give illustrations, so I'm going to use Ajayi as an example. So he was like, oh, so Eddie and Ajayi, you guys know you're very important to me. I care about you guys so much. Ajayi, I just met you, but you're such a great person. Eddie, we've known each other for months, blah, 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 blah. Just, see all the gutter that he knows how to say. And I was falling for it. And my mind was telling me that, look, there's something going on between these guys. You just met, and all of a sudden, you have this, like, such a great bond. Like, it was off, but of course I didn't want to be offended. So I, like, let it happen. And mind you, the relationship I was in before this one that I'm talking about was pretty much the same, almost the same thing. He kind of did the same thing to me, but it wasn't as bad as this one I'm talking about. I mean, he disrespected me in some ways, and I was really hurt, but like, it did not end as ugly as this particular one ended. This was the one that like had a very huge impact on my life, that till tomorrow I'm still struggling with forgiveness. It was that bad. So now I opened up to this guy and I told him, look, the relationship I was in before, this is how it was for me, and this is how I feel, and I'm opening up to you because I hope you don't do the same thing to me, and blah 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 blah. And this guy promised, and I showed him that he wasn't going to do the same thing to me, and he did even worse. Excuse me. Anyways, fast forward to all those things that were happening, all the people that he was dating. Like, there's a lot of things that happen in the background, but like, I'm just gonna like skip. So this time we were like in this, so now this conference that we met is an annual conference, yeah. So fast forward to like 2 years later, or 3 years, I can't even remember, but oh wait, hold on, fast forward to like, yeah, fast forward to 3 years later, we went back for the conference in another state. And I mean, we had already started having issues, because after all those things that I found out about him and other girls, I like tried to speak to him about it, and then we had numerous fights. I mean, like, we'd have a fight and this guy would pick his mom's phone and text me and make me believe that it was his mom. Like, he would do something, like maybe when we're fighting and like he's not picking my calls and stuff, just because he doesn't want to drop his ego and he doesn't want to look like he's the one that is begging to talk to me, he'll pick his mom's phone and text me and tell me that, oh, my daughter, how are you? Well, I used to speak to his mom on the phone, but growing up I realized that some of those things that his mom sends to me, no mother would ever do that. Maybe some, but I don't think his mom would have done that. At least I've never met her, but like, I don't believe that she would have done that kind of thing. So he would text me with his mom's number saying, oh, my child, I heard that you and this guy are having issues. Please forgive him. He's really down. He's acting like he doesn't care, but it's really killing him slowly. Please, my child. All those things. And then me too, naive me, I'll be like, oh, my baby, I'm so sorry. Then I'll now message him and apologize, and he'll be fronting. Somebody that is begging me like his mom. I will now text him, and then he will not be fronting, and I'll beg and beg and beg and beg and chase. I'll cry. I'll call my friends, tell them to call him, call his, well, I didn't know a lot of his friends, but like people that went to the same church as he in his state where he was. you know, like I would call and tell them to please talk to him, like I'm trying to, you know. So on the other hand, it's making me feel like, oh, he's having a hard time, but then he's now showing me that, yeah, like I don't care about you. Anyways, so we had like a number of fights like that. We just started fighting so much. We fight and fight and fight and fight, and it lasts for long. And every single damn time we fought, I was always the one chasing, always chasing. And now this boy will now come to church and be doing holier than thou. He will now raise, I say down. He will now come to church and be doing holier than thou. He will now come to church and lift up holy hands and sing and sing and sing. Sometimes he will even minister on stage and be doing this, doing that, you know. When he was so demonic in real life. Yes, I used the word demonic. He was so demonic in real life, God. Because I would cry my heart out and beg this guy, please don't leave me. I beg you, don't. See that don't leave me challenge? Now from my head it starts. I just know no saying a challenge. He started on top of my head. I will beg him. I would chase and chase and chase, and this guy will not budge. Like he won't even act like he cares. Anyways, fast forward to one day. I don't even know what happened. I just woke up one day and I realized I'm done. Like I'm not doing this anymore. I deserve more than this. Like I can't keep chasing a man that, like, and my mom, like, she knew I was dating the guy. I did not know that my mother did not like the guy. My mom did not like him, not one bit. So yeah. Anyways, the relationship was just horrible. I kept chasing and chasing and chasing, and I begged him so much, like it didn't work. My mom knew about the relationship, but she didn't like him. I think my dad was also aware. That relationship put me in trouble too many times. I think that relationship was the most difficult time of my life. That was when I was rebellious on all levels. Everything my parents asked me to do, I made sure I did what I liked. Like I wasn't listening to nobody. Everybody saw ahead of me. Like that's how I was. See, nothing anybody said or did made sense to me if it was not my decision about how to go on in the relationship. Until one day I just woke up and I'm like, I had enough. But then I didn't have the liver to like end it. Hope this guy would go physical on me. Like when like we're together and like he doesn't like something that I'm saying, or like we're with people and we're having a conversation, I'll just sit down and he'll be like squeezing my hand, like hold my hand like this as if he's holding my hand, but like he'll be squeezing my hand and like pinching me, like really inflicting pain on me. And like I know what's happening, so like basically that meant shut up. So our hands would just be together and then we'll just be talking, and once I feel my hand being pinched, I know that's a shut up sign. I just look for something and like just kill the conversation. Like we would have physical fights. He would push me, he would hit me. Anyways, it's not like he deck me, like beats me on the ground, like match me, kick me, but like there were times that he would hit me, pinch me, give me red eyes, you know, stuff like that. It was horrible. Then one day I just said, look, I'm done with everything that was going on. So yeah, I didn't have the mind to like end it. I didn't know how to go about it. And then I also started thinking that, wait, if I break up with this guy, am I going to have anybody else? Like, would I ever have anyone that I can call my own? Will anybody even ever love me? Like, am I worth anything? Am I the kind of person that anybody wants to look at and like just love? Like, do I deserve love? Am I a lovable person? Like, what do I need to do? Like, I had serious self-esteem issues. Nothing was good enough for me. I wasn't good enough for myself. I felt filthy. I felt pathetic. I felt like my life was nothing, because that was what he made me feel. He made me feel like I wasn't worthy of love. He made me feel like nobody else could love me the way he loved me. Made me feel like my life was going to end if he wasn't part of my life. Like, I couldn't. It was almost as if I couldn't survive without him. Whew. Like, anyways, it was just really hard. I'm not going to cry on this video. Anybody that is hoping to see my tears, people will not see it. I've cried all the cry that I wanted to cry all those years. I'm done with it. Anyway, so like it was really tough, and I just didn't know how to end the relationship. So what's good, guys? So if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for being so patient with me. And the only reason you're seeing this part of this video is because apparently my phone stopped recording, which means I have to record the other half of the story and upload only if you enjoyed the first half. So if you did enjoy the first half, please let me know, and I'm going to record the second one, and I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to finish up the story. And until then, thank you so much, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share to your friends. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Help us, sister in need. God bless you. Thank you so much, and I love you.